What is the move, YouTube? It's your boy D Smooth. Let's go on and get to it. The Dallas Cowboys, my Dallas Cowboys, will open up the season against the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 1 for the 2025 NFL season. And I knew this was gonna happen. Y'all didn't. Just trust me, I knew, because there was a report I seen about a few months ago how Jerry Secret Daughter Jones wanted the Dallas Cowboys to have. He was lobbying for it, like a lob to CP3 to Blake Griffin. He was lobbying for it because he wanted the Dallas Cowboys to open up opening night on the NFL on NBC with millions, and I mean millions of people, for the Philadelphia Eagles revealing their Super Bowl banner, having a great night for everybody out there. He wanted the Cowboys to be on TV. We all know what Jerry Jones is about. He about the bread. He about the money. If Jerry Jones sit there and tell you that he cares about winning, he a damn lie. Maybe with this move with George Pickens, you may try to convince me a little bit, because I am excited to see what this is going to be. Now, we're going to break down the game and all that, how this going to be, even though it's early on. We're not even in the training camp or mini camp yet. But first of all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because my Dallas Cowboys, they flying to Philly. They going to the city of brotherly love, where you get no love for Philly, like the great Emmitt Smith say. They call it the city of brotherly love. You get no love for Philly. Only if you're an Eagles, a Sixers, or a Phillies fan. That's about it. If one of them three teams, if you ain't that, you ain't getting no love from Philly. So the Dallas Cowboys will be going to the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football, not Sunday night, Thursday Night Football. It's going to be hype. It's going to be electric. Eagles fans are going to be running their mouth, talking their stuff. Dallas Cowboy fans are going to be in attendance because, they're going to rep for the Dallas Cowboys as well. Dak Prescott didn't face the Eagles at all last year because of injury. So obviously, he always plays great against the Eagles. He has a winning record against the Philadelphia Eagles. CeeDee Lamb's always cooking the Eagles. He cooking like he in the kitchen. He making some Chef Boy RD. He is cooking. And now you add George Pickens on the other side. So you got a bona fide number one, top 3 wide receiver on one side. Then you got George Pickens, who has the ability of a top 5, top 10 receiver in the NFL. Which one you picking? Now, it is going to be week 1. I do want George Pickens and Dak to kind of play in the preseason. Obviously, I want them to get the offseason work going. And George Pickens is in the final year of his rookie deal. So he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder the whole year. I expect Jake Ferguson to take that next step this year to make this offense even better. They drafted 2 running backs. I don't give a damn about no Javonte Williams. Hopefully, he does give me something. But from what I know, he's an injury-prone running back. And I do not like injury-prone players. Now, they did draft a running back out of Clemson, who was a big bowling ball now. They did draft a running back out of Texas, who was a 4.2, 4.3 speed kind of running back. So we got the Thunder and we got the Lightning in our running game. That's basically what it is. The defense is going to shock a lot of people. I believe this defense is going to be elite. I believe this defense is probably going to be top 10 because Micah's going to be Micah. But we have a lot of good rotational defensive players on our team on the D-line. We added a lot of linebacker depth in this past free agency. The only thing is it's just the secondary. We drafted some secondary guys. Trevon Diggs will not be there. DeRon Bland will be there. So I believe the secondary may be a little bit of a wink link, but it also can be a plus because we also did address the secondary also in the draft as well. And don't get me started about Tyler Booker, the big feast who's going to be one of the best guards in the game of football within the next 5 years. Tyler Smith, who is arguably the best left guard in the game of football. Tyler Gotten. Hopefully all the Tylers just dominate the night against Philly. Our center position is nice. Hopefully it can get better. And in Terrence Steele, God bless him. Let's hope this man can guard a baby stroller. Please, let's hope this big ass man can block the sun out of his eyes, because he got cooked all year last year with his nose sliding feet moving. He was getting abused, and we don't need that. But we go to the Philadelphia Eagles side. They still gonna have Saquon. They still gonna have Jalen Hurts. They still gonna have AJ Brown. They still gonna have Devontae Smith. They still gonna have Dallas Goedert. They're still gonna have that dominating offensive line. They're still gonna have that dominating defensive line that dominated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, starting with Jalen Carter. I mean, they just literally have guys every single where. They draft well. They draft to replace. So I believe this game, it ain't gonna be no blowout now. A lot of fans may think a blowout. I do not think the Dallas Cowboys will get blown out by the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this will be a close matchup. Number one, it's a division game. When it's a division game, you got to throw that stuff out the window. Y'all know Dallas got the ass kick versus the Eagles last year, but you got to remember, we was without our starting quarterback for both games. And in the last game of the season, you just throw it out the window. I mean, it was just the Eagles. They wasn't really caring. I mean, they already had all their spots locked up. They was ready to just get into the postseason. They had the first round bye. And as far as the Dallas Cowboys, they was ready to just get to Cancun. So basically, that's how that went. And that wasn't the last game of the season, but it was the week before the last game game of the season. But a lot of players already checked out mentally. Anyway, so I believe this game in week 1 is going to be an electrifying matchup. All the hype. I can't wait for the Sunday Night Football music. This is going to be lit now because I believe the Dallas Cowboys got better. They got into free agency a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. But it had an A+ draft, which is what's going to be needed going up against the defending Super Bowl champs. Now Dallas could win this matchup. Now I know it's early on. We didn't even hit minicamp yet, but I do believe this can be a one-score type of game. I believe this is going to be a 30-26 type game. Y'all don't see both teams going over 40. I believe both teams probably may have a little bit of a slow start offensively. Saquon gonna be Saquon. That's gonna be the difference maker. Saquon ran into the Super Bowl last year. He did. So literally, their game plan obviously is gonna be, let's keep feeding Jalen Hurts. Now they don't have their offensive coordinator in Kellen Moore, so they won't have that. So hopefully their scheme that they did last year, they still haven't recuperated, and they still continue to use it. But this is gonna be a bloodbath now. Both teams don't like each other. Both fans don't like each other. I'm cool with certain Eagles fans because, you know what I'm saying, they not as disrespectful. Now, some of y'all Eagles fans out there are disrespectful as hell. The moment I go to Philly and an Eagles fan is disrespectful to me, yeah, it's finna get real. It's finna get smoked. So, no. I don't do Eagle fans. And ever since they booed Michael Irvin, the legendary Michael Irvin, one of the greatest 88, one of the great, if not the greatest receiver in Dallas Cowboy history, they booed him when he had suffered a broken neck. Hell, these fools even booed Santa Claus. So I could care less about Eagles fans, but I do got to give respect to where respect is, because there's Eagle players on there that I do root for. I do root for Jalen Hurts. I do root for Saquon Barkley. I do root for Devontae Smith. I do root for AJ Brown. I like those. If they was on my Dallas Cowboys, I'd be throwing a big ass party. But we all know that's not going to happen. But this is going to be an excellent game. And like I told y'all, Grandpa Jones, Paw Jones, whatever one you want to call him, he lobbied for this game and he got it. Because the viewership is going to be through the roof. And when it's viewership, you know what that means. Jersey sales, ticket sales, hats, all Cowboy hats, Cowboy little beanies, all of that. Now, let the Dallas Cowboys, if they beat the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football, oh boy, you're going to have the whole media, they're going to be running their mouth about the Cowboys. They're going to be like, whoa, they went into Philly, beat the Super Bowl champs and all that. I'm going to throw that out the window. This is a division game. I've seen crazy things happen in division games, so I'm not going to care. And now, would I be happy they won? Of course. As a Cowboy fan, before they got George Pickens, I was not excited going into this football season because I said, yet again, we have not addressed it. I don't even really like how they did the running back spot. You went into free agency and got an injury-prone Javonte Williams. You got a washed-up Miles Sanders, who did go to Carolina Panthers, so he may not be washed up. That team was just pathetic, trash, garbage, and just all around bad. And you didn't take care of the number one receiver 2 position until now with the trade of George Pickens. And I believe that's going to be the difference maker for my Dallas Cowboys. He's going to be a huge difference maker, because if you want to double CeeDee Lamb, go ahead, 14. Go ahead him over the top. Go ahead and get a tub. Go ahead and do your celebration. Just limit the crash out moments. Big Jake Ferguson in the middle. We need to see more of him. And I believe our new coach, Brian Schottenheimer, he's changed the culture now. He wants to get more involved with these players. He wants to know them personally. He just wants to change the losing culture around this team, because they haven't won in about 30 years. And it's time for that to change. And I believe Brian Schottenheimer wants that to change. But does Jerry Paw Jones want that to change? Well, I don't know. He cares about the money though. So just wait. Come week 1, and it may seem like a long way away, but it is not. Because we got mini camp coming up, then training camp, and before you know it, the season's already gonna start. So this is I can't wait for it. But just early on, and this is just my prediction, I do believe the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this matchup. But it's going to be a one-score game, though. It's not going to be a 2, not going to be 3 touchdown lead. I don't believe it's going to be a blowout like how it was last year, because I believe certain Cowboy fans, Cowboy players who witnessed that ass kicking, they're going to come in and they're going to want some blood back. They're going to have something to prove. So this is going to be a physical matchup. It's going to be physical. And I believe some points are going to be scored. Dak Prescott, who basically did not play them last year, missed a lot of football from last year, he's going to have something to prove. We're going to have a healthy CeeDee Lamb. Brian Schottenheimer, and also our coaching staff is one of the best coaching staffs we got in the game. A lot of y'all don't know a lot of coaching staff. They got a lot of good position coaches, and the defensive coordinator, Mike Eberflus, I think I said his name right. I believe this defense is going to be back to how great it was when Dan Quinn, possibly even better. Hopefully they're able to stop the run, but we're going to see. So early on, like I said, I do got the Philadelphia Eagles winning this matchup, probably by 1 score, but at the same time, it could be a shocker. My Dallas Cowboys could win this. This could come down to the wire, like how it was in 2021 when everybody was expecting the Tampa Bay Bucks to kick their ass in 2021 in that season opener, after they won the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott went into Tampa and almost beat the great Tom Brady, the GOAT. Who would have thought? So, like I said, it's early on, no mini camp, no training camp. Injuries do happen. No, we don't even have a damn injury report for the game, but I can't wait. So I do got the Eagles winning that matchup though, but I believe it's gonna be close. But hopefully my Cowboys do turn it out though. So let me know what y'all think about this matchup, man. Is this a great matchup? This is how we want to start the 2025 NFL season? Because I'm ready. I'm already hyped for it. Damn it, I'm ready for mini camp. I'm ready to see how these Cowboy players are gonna be looking come when it comes to practice time, and I'm gonna be going live every single day and breaking it down so I can see how's it gonna be. For all my Cowboy fans out there, if you're a Cowboy fan, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, send it to every Cowboy fan. Eagles fans, Sheagles fans, if you watching this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and just an NFL fan, period. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is this a great matchup? Who do y'all think is gonna win this early on? Y'all be smooth. I'll catch y'all in the next video.